Understood. Now! Unbelievable. You made one hell of an accusation. I expect you to give me a chance to prove it. Thank you. Actually, I think I can. Grimoires, ritual items, thousands of years. Just like that. Stolen by a demon. The same demon who robbed you. I'm telling the truth.
But it's not.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna call you, Vera. Your werewolf killed our colleague. All we want is vengeance.
Whatever you think you know, you're wrong. Are you doing to my disciple? Grand Magus! And Foley's not to kill anyone. Oh, yes, because we all know how compliant these damn werewolves are. Oh. Confession is going to be good enough for the Prometheans. Find Foley, bring him to me. Colleagues identified the culprit. Professor Cameron Foley? That's a terrible plan, even by your standards.
Well, I am guilty.
I can't argue with that. And you do deserve to be punished for your sins. You're not giving me much choice.
Not about choice at this point.
Are you sure you want to do this? Well, I guess I'll see you when I see you. Xavier, he confessed to murdering your colleague. The reason he would give up, you were torturing Alyssa. Can you prove it?
As much as you, but it doesn't matter. Your disciple confessed, we're done.
Not by a long shot. You want revenge for your colleague, but I still have the binding ribbons. And you need me to renounce my claim on those, or you'll be digging 2 graves. Jack Morton dies by noon tomorrow, but he will die by my hand. More for me.
That was a difficult decision.
You of all people should understand the importance of the greater good. You are, after all, a hive mind. Educated guess. What if I'm right? It makes more sense for us to work together. I can be your friend. That is true.
Complete the atonement.
I know how you feel. Are here because a common enemy sees too late, he will succeed.
You're stalling again.
Not stalling, negotiating. I'm proposing an alliance.
Stories.
Look at him. Do you think he would confess to murder? Jack Morton is willing to surrender his life for Alyssa. You have to give me the chance to do the same. You want our secrets? Don't waste your time with Alyssa Drake. Read my mind.
Can you hear me?
Yes. And now you can hear me. Mysterium sempiternum.
What have you done?
I mixed an emotional amplifier in my pina colada. Now every moment of pain in my life is screaming into your mind. I bear it because I already lived it. Robbed us blind. Do you see that I believed that? Salvatore!
Hours.
What he knows, where he's hidden our... Apology accepted.
I did.
Now let my disciple go. That was a big risk you took. There's no guarantee your friends would find Foley in time. That was a Magus-level strategy you devised. I always knew you had potential. There's a lot more to you than you think. Well, for centuries, the Hermetic Order of the Blue Rose has been awaiting the fulfillment of a prophecy of a chosen one to lead. Are that chosen one? In college, I was the treasurer of my improv troupe. I selected you because you have a value system forged by something other than privilege. It's getting late. Finish your potion so we can get going. Just anything to end this abominable mental connection.
Free. I know, right?
How dare you? You could use one. Nevertheless, these are the terms. Ah, well. Sons of Prometheus are a separate organization. You are not. Your true oath. Time to come home. Continue working, please. You have got to be kidding me. Now? God damn it, Kepler.
I
am this close to finding Foley and everything
custodian
you
of the
took from
sacred
us.
scrolls. I assign myself the rank
Now is
of
not the time for this.
and assign myself Kara.
You are out of your mind. Who's that gonna be, Kepler? You?
I am mere.
I get home, I got the
Praxis launched attacks against several temples. Disciples like you, Mr. Morton. As Kepler triggered Invocare, we're at war. She's trying to elect a new Grand Magus. Not anymore. Perhaps never again. I underestimated this entire threat, and now we're both endangered. Do you honestly expect the next Grand Magus to honor that agreement?
I liked him.
Why would you ask me that? I'm certain he's fine.
Some kind of magic bond. Then I realized it may...
Regardless of the outcome of Invocare, I will help you get to the bottom of whatever is truly breaking your magic. Tell me where my magic is. My magic, where is it?
You know what I think? I think we can control magic with our mind, and oh boy, I'm paying for it now.
God damn it.
What spell did he use?
I don't know.
Customized.
He changed the magic word.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible, it's extremely difficult. You need to delay the vote. Oh. You're not actually implying what I think you're implying. This is by far the most incompetent. Get those three idiots in here now. I am still Temple Magus.
Oh, man. Like they're the bad guys.
Thank you, Philosophus. Please.
The knights here are ringing. It's like a magic alarm. You're starting to bore me.
And your willingness to resort to
Stop this.
Of course she's wrong. She's Kepler. The problem is proving it before she strips me of
Amnesty.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, we have more pressing concerns.
And then I found... You know what I told Alyssa?
Noted. You think Foley enchanted a virus?
It explains why I didn't die with Foley or Robert. The virus is alive.
So, how do we stop it?
With this, all.
Ingredients in stock? Except for the St. John's wort.
Would that work?
It might.
We shouldn't.
My first priority is the Adepti. Mr. Morton, if you would be so...
Or that crazy elemental transference?
She's infected, stand back. Concern yourself with cleaning her up. Clean her up.
It's ambulatory and appears to be highly aggressive.
How is any of this good news?
Well, I wouldn't really call it protection.
Look, forget about the robbery. We've got a bigger problem on our hands.
Then it's your funeral.
We've heard an
God damn it, that won't be all. If you don't listen to me, you'll be dead.
Grand Magus.
Part of me wishes we never got our memories back. I could just go back to being happy.
The way you're talking, Acolyte, you better vomit blood next. Step. Happiness is a fallacy. Pablum. fed to those afraid to be great. This next part is gonna hurt.
Not today.
Except we don't.
Magic spell instantly turns your blood.
I don't memorize murder spells.
Right?
2 different incantations at the same time. There's no spell that transforms your blood into a magical creature. But there is a creature that mimics blood. You're looking for something small about this big, the hard shell. Homunculi sanguis. Don't let anyone convince you that kindness is a failure. Members like you prove that having a conscience and being in the Order are not mutually exclusive. I need everyone to take a big step away from each other.
Here, Vera.
Okay. Foley swallowed an Egyptian homunculus beetle, sentient creature. We are brewing the potion as we speak. All you have to do is take it.
Do you hear that, everyone?
In fact,
Oh.
I have nothing to gain. Just take the stupid potion.
Organization.
That's fine. This isn't the kind of organization I want to lead anyway. The Order has faced great challenges lately, and we have met them with fear, paranoia, and hostility. An Order I'd rather lead instead of this paranormal yacht club. Miss Drake, I'll get to you in a moment. You were in my house.
Yeah, you're just like all the rest.
Start with me.
How?
Miss Drake, you really need to learn the concept of timing. I know my candidacy was only viable for as long as it was. Hell, it's my way of thanking you. And fame will be yours.
For a few hours.
Oh, no, Acolyte. I modified the spell, so it will last a lifetime. You may Mr. Carpio, all in good time. Unfortunately, the grimoire detailing any possible rescue is still missing. The original Knights of the Blue Rose guarded the Vadimecum for their Grand Magus. They tried to destroy it, but it will do anything to stay in existence. I have already had a taste of its lure, and I cannot, please, tear apart this book. Never tell me where you hide it. Find Alyssa. Now.
Researching what exactly?
I would have asked her, but she was too busy trying to blast me through a wall.
Remember your place, disciple, about these puppies?
The girl one is Bandit, and the other girl one is Larry. See?
Your actions made it a damn sight easier for them to hurt us.
Counselor Kepler, as always, your opinion is welcome. However, this raid was a success. I think the knight should be rewarded. Promoting you all to the rank of Magistratus.
Vera, please.
We should have a party. I think we could all use one. Elizabeth, if you will see to the arrangements. Champagne, please. We're at war with praxis, not good taste. That will be all. Something on your mind, Mr. Morton? Miss Drake made her choice. It's a flash of light. Was it red? I have a theory. If I am correct, dark days are ahead. The worst. Always prepare for the worst, Mr. Morton. Enjoy your party. Morale problems?
I never thought I'd have to choose between my friends and my integrity. Maybe they're right, though. Maybe I should go in the next raid.
I can't spare you right now. I need you on a research project. Have you ever heard of a Tartarus eruption?
Vera, wait, this isn't why I'm here.
Your text specifically said you had something big to show me.
I can see how that might be misconstrued.
Make it fast. I'm busy. You're sure?
Positive. There are several accounts which corroborate what Jack and Randall witnessed. Pure chaos.
Okay, I'm listening.
Small, almost microscopic.
To a spell around. Of course. So why aren't these eruptions staying microscopic?
Because Praxis is giving magic to hundreds of tourists who are performing hundreds of incantations improperly.
The eruptions will likely keep increasing in size.
Combining, and growing bigger, until... Pompeii, Tunguska. Each one of these cataclysmic events was actually caused by an apocalypse eruption.
They are very real, and they are getting bigger.
But if they are, then we should let the eruptions do our work.
Every time one occurs, magic itself gets more unstable. If Praxis continues unchecked, they will eventually perform enough bad magic to cause an apocalypse eruption.
And that is...
An eruption that's big enough to cause the apocalypse. If I have to confer with Council every time I need to make a move. I'm requesting you grant me Imperium.
No council has granted a...
All I'm asking for is the temporary authority to save the Order and everyone else from extinction.
Based on... Council, all in favor? Soldier on. As do I. I have...
They do love their grease. You should join us on a raid. Then you can see firsthand what we're up against. Yes. Well, wouldn't be a magic war if it wasn't exciting. Excuse me.
Where are they?
Maybe they knew we were coming.
There's nothing here.
Well, then there's nothing for us to do.
Would it kill you to use a little fabric softener with this?
You're leaving. I thought this was a raid.
Well, I thought so too, but look around.
I know a tracing spell, as long as they were here in the last 15 minutes.
Oh, worth a try. I told you to leave.
Yes, it's so...
Please. Counselor Kepler has an announcement.
In the gruesome death of Counselor Bennett.
To this Order, to Belgrave, to civilization. The time has come for swift and decisive action. Prepare for the Akirioni, Kaido.
It means the annihilation.
They know what it means.
That it doesn't involve some sort of magic genocide. You should thank me.
I should feed you to a leprechaun.
No, you're really starting to remind me of my father.
I am nothing like Edward Coventry.
This gives us a chance to stop the eruptions, and no one has...
Fine. Make the arrangements. I'll need to prepare.
You won't regret it.
Be careful, Mr. Morton. Don't make promises you can't keep. We have to stop the eruptions before they get out of control. If I can do that without resorting to murder, all the better.
The few modifications to the portal incantation, we can use it to close an eruption.
I don't have time for your theories. You can see yourself out.
Dora, Ligatorque, hi, Caro. Play nice.
All this beauty and creativity to be seen and shared and given to the world.
Well, art and magic aren't the same thing. Just tell me what you want.
The Force Factorum.
The Force Factorum is the Order's greatest secret. Only the Grand Magus and the Adepti are ever granted access to its power. Pardon my French, but your terms can fuck right off.
Then Praxis will keep distributing magic and training people until there are too many of us for you to fight.
And the eruptions will keep getting bigger, and you'll end up causing the apocalypse. I'd rather watch the world burn.
I read about this special kind of pine tree.
Yes. You're the fire. If you surrender peacefully, you won't have to speak of yourself in the past tense.
You'll never give up. And so long as you survive...
How did you know?
I didn't know, but I prepared. Miss Drake? Surrender. Miss Drake, put the knife down.
Your head?
Pretty much.
Appear like that.
But she didn't just disappear. She simply slowed time to her advantage. Alyssa Drake is an accomplished practitioner, Mr. Morton. The Vatimakum is still in her possession. Still a grimoire, and those spells can be performed a la carte. How did you know Salvador was going to... You saved my life. Thank you.
For bullets.
Unnecessary, I know, but why take the risk?
You know what you've done?
Cut the head off a snake.
Turned Salvador into a martyr. Galvanized Alyssa against you.
She'll be dealt with.
Look, we're supposed to stop this before anyone else got hurt.
Praxis has made their intentions perfectly clear. You know they are far more dangerous than that. And she knows all of our weaknesses. That makes her exceedingly dangerous. Mr. Morton, you're relieved from temple duties until further notice. Your infatuation is...
I thought there was...
We've been preparing for the Abkidione Kaida.
You're going through with it.
Miss Drake has left me no choice. You would know this if you were here, as ordered.
I got tied up on something.
Something more important than defeating Praxis.
Actually, yes.
I'm awake, aren't I?
The eruption. You killed Bennett.
Council wouldn't listen to reason. So I gave them fear. They're asking for something. Look, I don't have time for a game of moral high ground. Why don't you just tell me what you want? What did you idiots do? You caused an eruption. I don't need my own people helping along the apocalypse. Close to critical mass as it is, thanks to Alyssa Drake. Debilitating.
Ex hoc.
Steliator. Amateur. Go to hell. Oh, it's far worse than that. In fact, he's holding it hostage until I give her the Forest Factorum. And that is far too dangerous. That incantation turns you into the sacrifice. So, while you enjoy the pleasure of easy incantations, a magic cancer slowly eats you alive. She has no intention of giving it back. I imagine she like you finds me a selfish woman. How can you be so sure?
Because of all the times you could have killed. It's all right.
There's no point. Watch your tone, disciple. I won't be powerless forever.
No, you.
What I want is my magic back. And I'd still have it if you werewolves had done what you were told. Get out. Make the arrangements.
What's he doing here?
We're not staying.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
It's not safe.
No threat to her. The Forest Factorum. Pray you never complete either one. The Forest Factorum is dangerous. Only Magus level practitioners get to see it, and fewer still. You know what this incantation does? Nothing frees practitioners from or you pay later. Later costs more. For this incantation to work, you have to aim the knife at the eruption, speak the incantation. Dado, ut haec visora coalescat. And you'll slice your palm, place your hand on the loom. That's it. Brink of destruction for a single incantation.
The Forest Factorum will help us realize Salvador's dream.
Yes. A world full of magic and wonder. Now, what that before? Oh, that's right. They have. Works faster than the eruption. There's no such thing as easy second you complete the Forest Factorum. Your life begins stripping away from you. And here we are. The eruption is sealed, and your plan will fail.
Time will tell.
It already has. Several times. Well, just not the face. For saving the world, can do. And if Salvador was any kind of a real leader, she would have done the same.
Alyssa, don't! Revenge is never worth the cost. You're the one that taught me that.
It's revenge. Return my magic. I can't. I don't.
Alyssa? No.
And I know that I'm right, 'cause I hear